The Walker County Sheriff and Chief Deputy have been indicted by a grand jury. Good evening. I'm Sherry Jackson.
And I'm Carly Lang. They were arrested this morning. The charges stem from the Walker County Sheriff's Office allegedly employing non-certified police officers. We have team coverage of the indictments tonight. Our Maddie McQueen has reaction from the community. But first, we begin with CBS 42's Scott Minshaw. He joins us now live from the Sheriff's Office. Scott, what all led up to these indictments?
Well, Carly, as you mentioned, these are relating to 6 officers who the Walker County Sheriff's Office allegedly hired and employed who are not APOS certified, which means they aren't eligible to be law enforcement officers here in Alabama. Now, 4 of those 6, according to the indictments, were school resource officers, which the indictment states Nick Smith knew they weren't allowed to be. Tonight, warrants have been executed against Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith and Chief Deputy Ralph Williams. They stem from grand jury indictments that charge Smith with 6 misdemeanor counts of violating Article of Standards for employing law enforcement officers. The indictment states 4 of those officers worked in Walker County schools as school resource officers, carrying guns and wearing uniforms, which none of them were certified to do. It says the other 2 were employed as deputies, carrying out duties of a law enforcement officer, which they were not certified to do. The indictment states Sheriff Smith had knowledge of the men's ineligibility to serve. Chief Deputy Ralph Williams is facing 1 count of false and/or misleading information. His indictment alleges Williams lied to APOS, saying one of the men serving as a deputy had been terminated when in fact he was still working for the Walker County Sheriff's Office. Go. Carly, Sherry, we've been here all day and we've been watching the parking spot you're looking at now, which is this parking spot that's slotted for Sheriff Nick Smith. We've been trying to get with him all day. Someone just pulled in, so we'll keep an eye on this. But I do want to let you know I spoke with the Walker County District Attorney, Bill Adair, earlier today. He tells us that he's going to be holding a press conference tomorrow morning about these indictments. Until then, he says he's going to have no comment about these indictments. Okay. Reporting live in Walker County, Scott Mitchell, CBS 42 News.
I got some bad news for you, Tony. The good guys have probably never been the good guys. Hey, big dog, what can you do besides laugh at Johnny's and the people who will argue for them and swear up and down that they're heroes, they're great guys, we should back them, and man, these motherfuckers, man. Beep these mother beepers, man. Criminals hiring criminals in Alabama. Let me tell you something, fam. I'm not about to tell y'all all my damn personal business, but I have a history, you know, it's very past tense, praise God, and some things I'm still battling through, but I had a recurring habit of doing some things in my past, in relationships, that wasn't healthy for relationships. So therefore, when people accuse me of doing it's just fitting, like, yo, we know you used to do that, so why you mad that we think you're doing it now? It's the same thing with Johnny's, man. I'm telling you, my mind works on a totally different level than other people. This shit never surprises me. It's just laughable. That's why in most of my videos, you're gonna hear that chuckle. It's not fabricated or fiend. It's just laughably tiresome at this point and expected. This shit ain't surprising, fam. Johnny's hiring criminals. These motherfuckers ain't even supposed to be here. One of them lied and told the folks, oh no, we got rid of homie, he ain't even here no more. The lady, cause they ain't say if they were men or women, we got rid of them, they ain't even here no. The motherfuckers still at school with military weapons around your kids, Alabamians. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. Alabama. That's another reason I was going through that, yo, what I used to do in the past, and now, you know, certain things occur and people be like, hey, you still doing that? I threw myself on the bus a little bit. We do that over here. Alabama, y'all in the South. I'm from the South, from Georgia. Same. Come on, fam. Y'all already got a horrible history in America. Now, shout out Alabama and shout out the locals. I'm not saying that there aren't some wonderful things going on down there and some wonderful things to be known about the place. I'm sure there are. But we don't sweep things under the rug over here either. Y'all already have a horrible history. Y'all can't afford no shit like this, especially from the good old boys. This could have been some Asians, could have been some Chicos, could have been some blacks. Like, but the good old boys, I'm sorry, y'all ass already scarred down there, fam. Y'all resume is tainted, like mine in relationships. We don't get off the hook when we do bullshit, and now y'all out here hiring, not just hiring criminals, but y'all sending them to work at schools around people's kids. Every time I get ready to call this damn name, man, I can't remember it no more. But we know what happened with cops in schools. There you go, that relational thing again. We know how y'all are around schools. Y'all ain't finna do a damn thing but either arrest somebody, 8-year-old kid, for being a kid, or run when those children are in danger. Uvalde. The fuck is y'all doing not supposed to be in schools with military weapons? Hey, fam. I was watching Ragu Monkey yesterday. He doing his live. Y'all know Rago. I always call him Ragu. It's Rago Monkey. Shout out to you, big dog. Go for it. Man, stop spitting in your videos, bro. What's up with you? That shit disgusting. I had to turn one of your videos off because you just kept spitting, big dog. That's you. Do your thing. No disrespect, but I'm saying, yeah, don't do that. Anyway, I'm watching the homie. Go subscribe if you don't know. RAGO Monkey, one word. He walking through downtown Miami, just profiling what's going on. And he was already upset because they went downtown because the government was having a meeting and a lot of people showed up to protest, you know, this I don't know what the hell Trump got going on, getting the immigrants or migrants, whichever one I'm supposed to call them, out of here. And people went down there to voice their opinions about American citizens. But according to Ragu Monkey, the meeting got canceled once the government officials seen a lot of citizens showing up. Okay, either way. So then he started walking around Miami and just showing what the government is doing with our money, how much of a dump it is down there, and it's just a waste. And you know, they're just pouring our money down the trash can to make it look like they're doing something and putting the majority of it in their pockets. So while he's doing this, remember, he's already irate because they came downtown, and I'll let you go watch the video. You'll understand why he's mad about that, and I live here, so I concur. Then he sees what the government is doing with our money down here while they running around pretending like they're heroes concerned about the public. And he's screaming in the video. And somebody in his comment section said, I guess, stop screaming. And he apologized. He's like, all right, let me calm down. I told him in the comments, I said, keep screaming, fam. They should be lucky. They murder, kidnap, beat, assault, take our livelihoods, take our money and spend it on themselves. They do all kind of stuff. They should be happy all we're doing is yelling. He don't need to stop yelling. We need to yell more. Somebody said in one of my lives previously, very recently, we are not angry enough about the shit that they out here doing. Let me restate what they got going on in Alabama in this video. The sheriff, family, the same one that employed the jail employees who y'all think, some people seem to think aren't police because they work in prisons and jails and not on the street. The sheriff and his deputy chief are hiring their homeboys and homegirls, even though they're not qualified to be cops. And if that's not bad enough, they're sending them to police our defenseless children. We don't even have the right to protect ourselves against them. Let them tell it. We don't even have a right to have guns and weapons that we have a lawful right to have. Let them tell it. Our kids aren't going to school able to defend themselves from cops, and they definitely aren't going to school able to defend themselves with weapons because they can't even have them in the school. Them same unqualified cops probably have and definitely would have arrested some of them kids if they came to school with weapons. But why the fuck is you in there with weapons? And you ain't... Hey, shout out to these folks who arrested these cowards. But I do want to know this, though. Having a gun, having weapons on school property is a felony. I know that for sure. I don't know that about Alabama, but it's such a serious crime that I'm damn sure it is in Alabama too. I don't want to hear nothing about only this sheriff being arrested. Y'all probably gonna sweep this under the rug because y'all already had let him out on his own recognizance. I don't want to hear nothing about his deputy chief being arrested. And then y'all saying these are misdemeanor charges that they hired these clowns. Why the hell weren't these adults who were on school grounds with no clearance carrying military weapons, why they ass wasn't arrested? That's how I know y'all still just playing politics. Because I guarantee you, if any one of them parents whose kids are there would have shown up at that school to protect their child with any type of illegal weapon, they ass would be in the back of a police car. So all these charades y'all be playing, I'm going to lock these people up, I'm going to do this to make it look like we're actually, holding them accountable across the board with some type of consistency, is BS. Because why the hell weren't these other four employees who were on school grounds with military weapons, why they ass wasn't arrested? Somebody gonna have to tell me carrying weapons on school premises is not a felony in Alabama. Otherwise, I'm just pissed off, man. I'm Trailhand Bill. It is so early on this beautiful Tuesday morning. This is not what I was looking for. I wanted to celebrate the fact that they arrested these cowards, but again, they only charged them with misdemeanor offenses. He's still able to hold office, the sheriff and the deputy chief. They're not fired. That's why they was out there stalking the parking lot looking for his damn car. And the coward criminals who were parading as police officers, who parade as good people and heroes, they were on school grounds with children, innocent children, with military weapons. And we all know at the drop of an acorn, they would have used them. I'm Trailhand Bill. Y'all be good. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.